Hey everyone, first I wanted to welcome you to Feeding San Diego, and we're going to show you a brief video that will give you a lot of helpful tips before you attend your first distribution site. So welcome to the warehouse. Before you choose a demonstration kit, it's important to come and find your distribution site name based on the food that you're going to give them. So for example, KCP East is going to be receiving asparagus, carrots, scallions, some oranges, some sweet potatoes, and bread. So if I were to select a recipe, I would want to choose something that utilizes all of these ingredients, like a stir fry. That way you're introducing a new healthy meal option to the people that attend the distribution, as well as encouraging them to utilize the ingredients that you're giving them. So why don't we head over and pick out our demonstration kit that also will incorporate these ideas. Okay, so here is where you're going to find all of the demonstration kits. There's a lot of different options to choose from, but I think that the sugar sweetened beverage kit will appeal to both the kid and adult audience at this school pantry. Now, before you take your kit into the field, it is important that you look at the checklist, and there is an individualized checklist for each kit, and make sure that all of the proper resources are in it, such as the nutrition nugget or the actual demonstration materials. And then you can go upstairs and print the recipes. Few important things that I want to let everyone know. Notice that I have my shirt on and my name tag because when people come and talk to you, they want to know who you are. So it's just a reminder that I'm with Feeding San Diego. In addition, it's a super visual display. So as you can see, while we were setting up, someone already came up and was asking us about recipes because it's really visually appealing. We have both the drinks out and the sugar content, but this is just one of the many kits that there are in the office. In addition, we have our filming waiver over here. So just in case you're ever at a distribution and you're going to be taking pictures, even if they're just from afar and no one's face is close up in it, you need to have this up. We also have a sign that is both in English and Spanish, letting all of the attendees know that Feeding San Diego is here to offer some nutrition information. And if you come on closer, you can see that we have a wide display of recipes available. So make sure that you have both the nutrition nugget in English and in Spanish, which corresponds with the recipe meant for this nutrition kit. And then in addition, we brought a bunch of other recipes that we think would appeal to this audience. And you can find that information on the S drive in the office. We also have a sheet based on this kit, which shows the sugar content in different beverages and the exercise that corresponds with this. Now, just in case you aren't prepared for everything, we also have our how-to guides. This sheet right here tells you what you need to bring and how to set up the table. And then this sheet here tells you some talking points that you should have with anyone that comes up to the table. Now granted, not everybody is going to want to talk about the sugar content or go through nutrition label reading with you, but there are definitely some good talking points if you do happen to have a more in-depth conversation. Again for replying to my email. It's always super helpful to get in contact with the site contact before you come to the distribution, just to touch base and to make sure that the distribution is still going to go on the day that you're planning on attending.
Absolutely.
So I was wondering if you had any recommendations as to where we should set up our table when we come to your distribution.
Okay, best place really is the entrance to where people actually sign in, because that's where everybody goes through. So you're going to get everybody as they come in. That's the best place.
Okay.
I would suggest that more than at the end, because at the end people have food in their hands and they don't want to talk. They want to go straight to their car. So literally right as where the sign-in table is the best place.
Awesome. That's really helpful. And then one last question is, do you have any other words of wisdom or recommendations as to things we should know to better provide for the people that come to your distribution?
If you come, I would suggest having more than one person, because especially if there's a long line, it's always better to spread yourself out and to actually get to talk to more people. Also, if you have someone who's bilingual, that helps a lot as well, because we do have some predominantly Spanish speakers. Depending on the site, wherever you're going, it depends. I mean, obviously in some cases it might be Filipino. or Vietnamese or other languages, but pick your battles, as it were. Just know what the site that you're going to, and call ahead or email me and find out what the ratio is of Spanish speakers. That's a very, very good idea.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming. I'm super excited.